Indonesia always deny basic principle of West Papuan people right, and Indonesia continue lie on what Indonesia really doing in West Papua. West Papua issue is not West Papuan people issue, but West Papua issue is Australian issue. West Papua issue is Pacific Nation issue. Because we are West Papuan people, it's part of Australian people. West Papuan issue, West Papuan people is part of ASEAN Pacific Nation people. Therefore, I would like to say thank you to everyone for continued support in West Papuan struggle. You are part of our family. You are part of our people in West Papua. Your concern and your support for West Papua people we are very much appreciate. And we live this world is modern world and democracy world, and we live in real people. We live in real world, not fantasy world, not shadow world. Therefore, you are very important people that you rise up West Papua issue today. And we need to continue spread out West Papua issue to other friends in Australia, even Pacific Nation. Thank you very much, and God bless all of you.
Thank you.
Just let these people coming by so they can make a bit of space so they're not going on the road.
I just want to make a little suggestion and find out if people are interested. I think it would be great for social media if we go out onto the road for about a minute or two
and just make a bit of room for
and
people
have this sign at the front and video that with all us maybe chanting, and we'll just do a couple minutes, maybe just the 2 lanes. What do people think?
There you go, mate.
Yeah, but you go with the traffic. It's up to you guys. Let's go hands. Who would like to do that? Alright, no one. Alright, yeah, not happening. So next speaker, anyone want to speak?
I'm semi-retired. I'm looking over the grandchildren and things like that. So limping around. I'm breaking up a bit for that. But still.
Yeah, we're doing this.
Just hop off the road, guys. Just we don't. We don't want any markers today.
Joe, the suggestion was to go and take over the 2 lanes.
I don't think today was just a better one because next time with bigger crowd we'll get a bit more.
We can then take
Bring all your friends.
But at this stage, because there's preset,
Can you take some? Yeah.
we'll do it ourselves. The next time we'll go around and allow us to do it ourselves. So it's better if we don't take the right thing. Anyway, does anybody else want to say anything?
Well, thank you to Joe and Salai for organising.
Salai.
Salai, okay, thank you, Salai.
Car coming, everybody, off the road, please. Sorry.
Just remember, these are the people that support Indonesia. The LNP, Labour Party and their cronies, they are the ones that train the military, train the police, support the genocide.
I'd just like to say, my name's Lyle Davis. I'm a Yuin Black Duck from Yuin Nation from the South Coast. I'm Dharawal and we're at Walbudget. My mother I'm a Dharawal and my father's Walbudget. Now I had the pleasure of being on the flotilla with Uncle Kevin Buzzercott and Jacob and Uncle Jacob and Jacob Robbia. And on that there we got to meet, mad Nelly people. And what I did learn was that we, the Indigenous trios of Australia in Papua, have the oldest treaty on the planet, never to be broken.
that was the spear and the woomera, never to be held in anger against the bow and arrow. That was when the lands were joined. The oldest treaty on the planet. We have never broken that treaty. They still talk about it today when they do ceremonies up there in Papua. On the top end of Australia, they still talk about it doing ceremonies. And that's what I'm saying here. Like, with that, the flotilla was the rekindling of that treaty. Right? We took ashes from Arabunaka, the other Arabunaka, in water from the ground, right, from the Artesian Basin. That's the connection from Papua in. It's the water. It goes right underneath both legs. And I'm sick and tired of every time I hear the politicians say Indonesia is our closest neighbour. You know, not a lot of crap. Now, Australia, like we've heard today, teach the Indonesians torture and techniques and interrogation techniques, and we train them up there on the northern top end, the military up there. Then we supply them with weapons. Then we finance them too as well. The Americans give Indonesia 7 Black Hawks to protect the gold mine, the biggest gold mine on this planet. Now, everywhere America goes, Australia tags along like they're dragging us into all the international women issues that are going on. And what I'm trying to say is that every time the butcher's apron, the Union Jack, follows that Star-Spangled Banner, they drag us into it, the TOs into it. We have got no issue with any other country on this planet. Right? Why should we be dragged up there into Papua? Right? We haven't got no issues with Papua. We got no issues with North Africa. We have no issues with Vietnam. We have no issues with anybody around the world. We get dragged into this shit by the Star-Spangled Banner and the butcher's apron, the Union Jack. Right? That's what I was just trying to say, you know, like, we have never broken that treaty. And we will always be in support of West Papua.
Alright, it seems like we probably should wrap up now, but I think before we go, we should just have one last big chat. So after me. Wait, what's it?
Great old time story.
Indonesia out now! Indonesia out now! Free West Papua! Free West Papua! Indonesia out now! Indonesia out now! Free West Papua! Free West Papua! Papua Merdeka! Papua Merdeka! Papua Merdeka! Papua Merdeka! Papua Merdeka! Papua